aging is a disease, but a curable disease. We have been able to extend the lifespan of different animals, model animals, twice for mice, 4 times for mosquitoes, 10 times for worms, and this keeps on happening. We also have discovered immortal cells. Cancer cells are biologically immortal, but not only cancer cells, also germ cells, which are the most important cells in our bodies related to reproduction. And we also know there are immortal organisms like hydras and medusa, and even more interesting, bacteria that divide symmetrically and were the first life forms in the planet are biologically immortal. So the proof that immortality is possible is that it already exists. And my friend Aubrey de Grey has been pushing for this idea for 20 years. But in 2005, MIT called him a charlatan, that it was crazy, that it was impossible. And then in 2019, the same magazine, MIT Technology Review, said, well, he's not a charlatan. He is right. We are going to cure aging. We are going to stop aging and reverse aging. Like my friend also Ray Kurzweil says, there are 3 bridges to immortality. Bridge 1, last decade, the 2010s. Bridge 2, now in the 2020s with biotechnology. Bridge 3 with nanotechnology in the 2030s. And then bridge 4 towards immortality with artificial intelligence as well. All big companies in Silicon Valley understand that this is real. And Google says that they are going to solve death because death is a technical problem and it will have a technical solution. But not only Google, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg and his Chinese background wife, Priscilla Chan, they said they are going to cure all diseases, including aging, because aging is a disease. The same with Microsoft, that will cure cancer in 10 years. And there is a huge growing ecosystem, big companies, but also small companies, the startup companies, even in China, like Viria Biotech, talking about how we can stop aging. And there is a fantastic database called Longevity International. I collaborate with them in different areas to create this ecosystem throughout the planet. I am considered one of the longevity leaders in Europe. And big people like Jeff Bezos are putting money into rejuvenation technologies, $3 billion last year for rejuvenation technologies. And the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2012, given to Shinya Yamanaka for discovering rejuvenation of a cell. We know this is possible to rejuvenate cells and now to rejuvenate organs. My friend David Sinclair at Harvard University rejuvenated eyes, not just cells, a whole organ, the eyes of mice. So I plan to be younger in the future, but not because of a Russian app like Face App, but because we are going to have biotechnology to grow young, not grow old, grow young. So we need to meditate. I like to meditate different ways, Hindu, Buddhist, but as the Chinese say, remember there is always yin yang. So these are complicated process. We need to think long term. And there is a beautiful phrase also I heard in China, don't blame darkness, but light up a candle. Let's light up the world with light, the light of the future. So I finished with this fantastic Chinese word that I also learned, crisis. Crisis has 2 parts. It has danger, but it has opportunity. We have in the biggest crisis, but in the biggest opportunity of humanity, between the last mortal generation and the first immortal generation. So let's see what we do with the future. Thank you.